has always been the kind of thing that knocked me off my feet until you came and picked.
To Caleb and Jessica's family and friends, we are not just here to be witnesses, but to be forever supporters of this amazing couple. Caleb said that he knew Jessica, or Bears as he affectionately calls her, was the one when they were writing notes back and forth to each other every single week.
Love can't always be this easy. Time seems to stand still when you're standing near me. I've spent my whole life second guessing everything, but now I'm sure it's you that I've been waiting for.
He loved how she was always so positive and so grateful, regardless of what she was going through, and how she would always say something that made him think, dang, I love that about her. Jessica said she knew Caleb was the one when they were on their way home from the fair with a group of friends. Jessica started to fall asleep, and Caleb put his hoodie over her like a blanket. Something about that moment made Jessica feel secure and safe. I asked Caleb what he loves most about Jessica. He said, I love how sweet she is, how she is the most genuinely caring person I have ever met, how she is independent and a hard worker, that she loves me for me and who I am, not an image of what she wants me to be, that she is a strong woman of God and true to her word. Here's what Jessica said she loves most about Caleb. He has a strong desire to provide for me, working hard to make sure I'm taken care of. He never gives up on me, even when it meant having to wait to start dating me. He's silly, knowing how to make me laugh and smile. He pushes me to be the best version of myself because he's a go-getter and encourages me to be as well. And he's the most handsome boy I have ever met in my life.
For years, I've been dreaming of standing here with you, and it's surreal that we're here today, surrounded by friends and family. I'm so sorry, guys. Surrounded by friends and family, about to get married, and you look absolutely beautiful. Who knew that 6 years ago, the start of a friendship would turn into me marrying the love of my life? Our relationship, honestly, so many times looks like a movie, and it feels like a movie, and that is too good to be true. But all of that was just leading up to this point, and it was just the start. We have a whole life ahead of us, and there's no one else I've ever experienced that with. You're the most amazing woman I've ever met. You're kind, you're incredibly loving, you're silly and full of joy beyond belief, and most importantly, you're passionate to grow closer to God. Jess, you deserve the absolute best, and anyone that's here and that knows you knows that that's true. With that being said, living up to these promises and giving you what you deserve at times might be hard, but I give you my promise to strive to always do my best and to give you the life that you deserve. Jessica, I now take you to be my wife. I promise to be there for you when times get hard, to hear you when you don't feel hurt, and to love you the way you deserve to be loved. And this might be an untraditional thing to say at a wedding, but I promise to never use the word divorce as a threat or anything that is ever even an option in our marriage. With the world deeming this as more and more necessary, I choose to go against the world and what they think and choose you for the rest of my days. I promise to protect you with my life and to keep you out of harm's way always. I promise to provide for you always, no matter how crazy the world or life gets. And I promise to love and comfort you, to honor and to keep you. Jessica, I will be yours and yours alone as long as we both shall live.
There was a night in 2018 that I was home alone. I started to get scared, and not seriously, I texted a group chat about it with all of our friends. Not too long later, you appeared barefoot at my door. You didn't even take the time to put on shoes. You just rushed over to take me to be with people and receive prayer. I didn't even know you that well, but I felt so safe. And these past few years, you have been my safe place. Caleb David Temez, from this day forward, you will always have a safe place. You will never have to do anything alone. You have a partner in crime for life. And I promise you, every bad day, I'll never stop cheering you on. Through every season, I will never stop praying for you. Through every fight, I will always be on your team. And in every car, I will always be in your passenger seat. You are my home. You show me the courage to do things I never imagined I'd be able to do, and the confidence to embrace and love who God made me to be. I'm still baffled that I get to spend the rest of my life with you, the man of my dreams. I couldn't think of a better person to raise my children or Ferris with. To grow old with and to spend forever with. Caleb, I choose to love you now, forever, and always.
When you're feeling left alone.
With this ring,
I
marry you.
and marry you.
I give you all of my love and devotion.
I give you all of my love and devotion
As long as we both shall live.
I declare that by the power vested in me by the state of California and by the ordinance of God, that they are now husband and wife. Caleb, you may kiss your bride.
When Jessica asked me to walk her down the aisle, I was very humbled and honored in watching her growing up from a little girl to the young woman that she has become. Even at a young age, she was energetic, charismatic, quick-witted. She has many other qualities, but these are what stand out over the years. Jessica has a habit of being very chatty. So I'm picking her up from school. She's crying, and I go, "What's wrong?" "Oh, I got in trouble again for talking too much." Being too chatty, too talkative is one of the gifts that God gave her, especially when that propelled her into youth ministry, where she was ministering and mentoring and counseling young girls. And now a few words about the groom. When I first heard about Caleb, he seems very mild-mannered, very respectful. Caleb is a special guy. I've gotten to know him over the years, and I have a list of his qualities right here. He's smart, he's generous, he's funny, he's ambitious, he has his own business, and he is... Caleb, I cannot read your handwriting right here. All kidding aside, I'd like to officially welcome Caleb into the family.
I'm Amber, Jessica's maid of honor. I met Jessica and Caleb in high school youth group at church before they started dating. So one random day, I got a call from her and she asked me to co-lead a group of middle school girls and youth with her. Since that moment, our friendship grew. We became best friends and have shared so many special moments together. From random late night food runs and movie nights, going to the zoo and aquarium, mostly so she could see the penguins, to being someone I can talk to about literally anything and someone I can pray with through the good and bad times. Jessica has always fit into my family like another sister. Thank you for being one of my biggest cheerleaders and one of my greatest friends. I have loved watching your guys' relationship grow from the very beginning, from being one of the first ones to find out that you guys liked each other, to being one of your first phone calls when you got engaged. You guys are such an amazing team, and I have loved watching you guys grow together. I see how much you truly love and care for each other. Caleb, please take care of her because she truly is special. Remember to always keep God at the center of your relationship, communicate with each other, and choose each other every day. I love you both, and congratulations.
And since the beginning, Caleb has always been the type of person that's positive, fun to be around, ambitious, and caring. When we first met, I was going through a dark time in my life, and right off the bat, Caleb had this positive energy and offered to hang out with me. I didn't end up taking that offer until months later, but after we first hung out, I got to know more about Caleb and how much we had in common, like our goals, values, and faith. He's always been there for me and supported me through challenges that I faced, and I know he's going to do the same for his wife. Over the years, I've seen him accomplish and mature into the man he is today. I remember back when he asked me to be there for him when he was going to perform a song at church to ask Jessica out. Then, back in December, he asked me to be there when he was going to propose to Jessica, and now they said I do. Cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Temez.
Gazing at the blue of the night, stars are filling up the sky. You take my hand in yours, we'll make our own constellations. I could say how much you mean to me, but it won't mean a thing words never sound quite right. Let's find our own kind of language. We've searched the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the buried treasures where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like this. Walking down the crowded street, moving to our different beat. All eyes are on us now. Oh, but we don't care, do we? But no one's ever seen a love like this.